you need to go about that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've completely done that. I'll be watching the game, hanging out with the boys, or whatever, and I'll be like, fuck this guy, or so on and so forth. I admit it, I've done that. But am I gonna find his Twitter, find his Instagram, slide into his DMs, and be like, hey, you're a piece of trash? Hell no. Like, what are you gonna get out of that? What do you think the players are going to be like? Oh, you know what? You're right. You know what? I probably should quit the sport that I'm playing. I probably should die. Like, no, it's completely ridiculous. And I'm sure this probably happens more than I know with other sports. I mean, there's diehards for every sport. I'm sure there's diehards in the NFL that do that, in the NBA, in the MLB. Like, that's just taking it too far.
Well, I think the worst sport as far as that goes is soccer. I think there was a Romanian goalkeeper back in either the 80s or the 90s that let in a goal in a really high stakes game, and I think when they returned to Romania, I think he got killed.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's completely unnecessary. Or this reminds me of? It reminds me of the NLCS between the Cubs and the Cardinals, and what's his name? That fan got in the way of Abreu. Was it Abreu at the time? Do you know what game I'm talking about?
Bartman? Wait, you talking about Cubs?
Yeah.
Charlie Bartman?
Yeah.
Charlie Bartman?
Or was it Bettman? No, I don't know. I should know this. Anyway, but people lost their freaking mind, and the Cubs ended up losing that game and ended up losing the series, and this guy was just a fan. He was just trying to catch a foul ball, and like the stories that I heard after that, he had to change his name, change his freaking address, like people were coming after him even before the game even ended. Like security came up to him, they're like, "Hey, you need to come with us." And I heard like he hid underneath somewhere safely in Wrigley Stadium till like 2 or 3 in the morning until he was able to get like a car safely out of there. That's insane.
Yeah. And I just looked up the story, and I was wrong. It was not a Romanian goalkeeper. It was a Colombian defender in the 1994 World Cup. He scored an own goal against the U.S. that got them eliminated. Instead of going to Vegas to visit relatives, he went back to Colombia, went out to a bar with some friends. Then it says they went to a liquor store, went to a nightclub. Him and his friends split up, and Escobar was alone in a parking lot. In his car, 3 men appeared, began arguing. 2 of the men took out handguns and shot him 6 times.
Damn.
You want to take being a fan a little too far.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
and obviously the Twitter threats are something that all leagues should not take lightly.
Oh, without a doubt. You got to care about their safety. I mean, at the end of the day, they're human beings just like us, and just you don't need to take it that serious, guys. Like, where's the love, man? It's love.
Man, you've been living in Flagstaff for too long.
Yeah. But I don't know. Just I wanted to get that off my chest. Guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate everyone that listens to this podcast. But yeah, guys, just take it easy. It's all good. It's just a game.
Oh yeah. So Nick, tomorrow night, well, by the time this comes out tonight, by the time you're listening, hopefully you're listening tomorrow. Game 7 between Colorado and San Jose. Nick, you going to be taking over the Jockstrap Sports Twitter?
Oh, absolutely.
I know you'll probably be working during the game, but hopefully you'll be able to throw your 2 cents in here and there.
Oh, don't worry. We got a couple TVs. I'll just make sure they turn it to the right one to where I can see it, and kaboom, we'll be watching that game. It should be a good one.
Perfect. So yeah, guys, check us out on Twitter @SportsJockstrap. Check us out on Instagram, Jockstrap_sports.